Oh man, I don't even know where to start with you, Scotty. Yeah, so now you gotta odd and even us to see who's the next dealer. Oh yes, of course. Throw your numbers down, please. And this time we're going even. Who got the one? Ah, fuck, it's the same. Well, that was bound to happen eventually. Right, if that never happened, that'd be just as fucking weird, wouldn't it? Alright, let's do it again. Throw your numbers down, please. Again? They're both the same. Oh shit, how many times can this happen, Captain? Even I don't know some things. Oh shit. Come on, one more time. Throw your numbers down. There we go. Oh, Wallace is the next dealer. Alright. So, oh yes, now we have to do this again to decide who you're asking first. Yeah, that's right. Now you throw a number down. Come on. Oh shit. Oh, we're going at it again. I do get Scotty right now. Alright. You ready for this, Scotty? Oh, mate, you kicked me in the balls. I might get sensitive. I'm going right square in the nuts, man. You ready? Fine. I know someone wants to ask, but no one else wants to ask, so I gotta say it. Did you have to deal with one of them crazy fucking drill sergeant dad fucking, is that what all your crazy anger shit's about? Yeah, obvious, I know this is close to the balls, man, but let's get it done, man, fucking, is that what it is? No. No, actually, I'm gonna say I didn't know my father. I didn't know my father too Oh, shit. Hey, come on. Oh, no, you're right. Okay, sorry. No. Quite the opposite, but not too extreme, I suppose. Like I said, I did know who he was. It wasn't a complete mystery. He just wasn't around for a large portion of time. I did see him occasionally. He didn't hate me. I didn't see any fighting or anything. Oh, he didn't see much of anything, is what I'm saying. Well, not much, yes. No, that's... Okay, no, sorry. Well, we're already here. The balls have been kicked, so let's deal with it. I take it you still got along with your mom? Yes, absolutely. She taught me quite a bit. Yeah, no, I mean, you got to teach yourself a lot if you're growing up like that. But no, so she was good for that. Oh, absolutely, mate. No serious problems there. I'm sure I said I hated her or was really angry at some point, but no, even when I was younger, I still. As much as a hellion as I may have been at times, I was always conscious of not causing her too much grief. Even if I broke something small, I would immediately, shatter her universe and wanted to undo it. So yes, of course, that could only go so far. Alright, so in a way, it's almost, maybe same category, a kind of problem, just at very different capacities. Again, when you're really young, yeah, you're gonna act like a little hell shit disturber. No, my mom and dad were pretty good at dealing with that shit. They didn't always get along, but no, that was something I was able to get out when I was younger, just not a bit older. So for you feeling like you can't be the little shit disturber when you what, 5 or 10, approximately. No, I see what you're saying. If that was the period where I felt like I couldn't be as aggressive as young boys perhaps usually are, perhaps that was, yes, restraining too much anger at such a young age probably stuck with me. Perhaps yes, no, you're right, that is definitely part of it. I just can't quantify how much. Oh, shit, man, if we could, it wouldn't be a problem, right? Okay, so no, I think I got a good sense to start with, yeah. I'm trying to think of what else to finish with here. I'll take a few minutes to think, if you must. Can understand you joining the Army or the Navy there, whatever, one just, feeling like you gotta grow up into a big, strong man. No, of course, man, don't worry, man, I know what that feels like. It's just different, like I said, different capacities. But I mean, some people do it too, because it's like that's the best way out of shit. And I mean, you seem to have a good sense of what poverty is for people. I got a feeling you might have been more poor than any of us growing up. Even the fucking captain here might have had a few John Wayne pistols kicking around, but I feel like you might have grown up in a real gutter. Oh, I'm sure he became a marketing expert, counting exactly how many bullets he needed. Half joking. No, it's right. You don't develop too much of a sense of business with nothing to start. I know some sense of poverty might help. Sorry, I'm rambling. Well, to start with, to answer your question as completely as I can, whatever you gotta say, man. Thank you. For one, joining the Navy in Britain is quite a prestigious thing for any number of reasons. I'm sure you might have heard of this. Oh, okay, yeah, that's like the fucking Admiral of Lord of Ladies fucking... Oh, no, I get that. Yes, quite good way to put it. Admirals, Lord of Ladies, of Dukes of Duchess. No, that's about you're right, as prestigious as a common person like me is expected to ever achieve in their life. This might be a crude reference, but you could almost think of it as Hollywood. That's our version of Hollywood. That's how you become a famous superstar. That actually makes a lot of sense, man. I don't doubt that there's a lot of similarities there. And I don't mean to throw any extra shit on the middle there, but well, we're helping each other with it, like you said. Yeah, okay. I take it you left there on good terms, like you coming to do this wasn't a problem. They didn't dishonorably discharge you, nothing. No, of course, no. I'm on good terms with them. I'm free to return if I wish, but at this point, yeah. Oh no, yeah, some problems. I'm sure you want me to send him a memo, be like, Admiral, look, some fucked up shit up here, man. We could use your help. Yeah, he would laugh, but then he would acknowledge that there isn't much he can do. Well, good. At least the guy knows what the fuck's going on his level, right? It's like, bitch, I got fucking shit on the ocean. You got some rockets for me? Oh, man. Okay, no, thank you. It does help. Alright, well, shit, man. I think at this point, no matter what happens, you should make superstar, AAA actor list over in English Hollywood there, because, one of their Navy boys dies crashing into the sun for the biggest. No, you know what I'm saying, man. It doesn't matter how it goes down. I hope you're dying a hero either way. I mean, unless you try to arrest the captain or some shit. You know what? I was mildly conflicted about that, but you're right. No, there is a thing I've heard and never had the chance to experience until now. There's a fine line of trust with the captain of your ship. Oh yeah, everyone's got to hear me explain this, right? Hey man, I don't think anyone else knows what the fuck this is. Oh, you might have heard of it. It's when it comes down to it, you're right. He is the captain no matter what. If you don't trust him, then what do you do? It's right. Is like your brain went like crazy. Almost, yes. I don't know much about like mental illness, but I've heard people say it's as if your brain goes schizophrenic or something. It's like, imagine if the captain's command of the ship is suddenly severed. It is not much different than a person completely losing control of their mind, and the person is simply the ship. And yeah, no, and that can be dangerous in any situation, whether it's combat or simply traveling or exploring, or yes, no, that sort of thing can be extremely dangerous to everyone on board, not just the captain or the people. So it is almost somewhat expected that you still you trust your captain until the very point at which he is going to do something truly crazy. All right. Like, where do you draw that line's got to be right at as far as it can go. Almost. That is a bit of a vague area. If everyone is in extreme danger, it is, people can understand panicking, the most horrible situation ever. It's hardly ever the most horrible. Exactly. That is, to claim that is quite the claim. It better be the most horrible situation ever. You mean like crashing into the sun? Yes. No, absolutely. Yes, absolutely, mate. If we do crash into the sun, that's what I mean. Fucking, oh yeah, at that point, it's like, I did not want to crash into the sun. That's why I fucking arrested the captain. We're not quite there yet. Like he says, we do have some options, and he explained that to us quite clearly. So in this case, yes, my naval tradition or whatever implores me to trust that he still knows what he's doing, at least until he proves that he is not worth that trust. Alright, even if the Admiral tells you to arrest him? Essentially, yes, we are supposed to trust that chain of command. There have been problems with officers before, in any class, so I'm not supposed to take orders from an admiral, I'm supposed to take orders from a captain who takes orders from an admiral, or executive, or in this case, whoever administrator. And if that system is broken, once again, it's like going schizophrenic. Yes, something like that. Yeah, I don't know if it's a perfect analogy, but that system then loses its mind and loses control, and anything you do at that point is subject to those same flaws. So logically, you shouldn't have to. If you have to take orders above their head from an admiral, something else is already very wrong. And again, unless it's the most extreme, dire situation you could imagine, and everyone's going to die right away, if we crash into the sun, yes, we have achieved then I'm the AAA star, but until then I am the AA, the single A star. Hey man, good enough. Better than I did in Hollywood. Yeah, shit. But that's good. You don't feel like you've, not doing your duty by not arresting him. No, it's the opposite. Okay, no, straight up. That's all I need to know about that. So I guess really what you mean is, if you did break that code there, that's, arresting the captain prematurely. That's basically the one thing that could fuck up your reputation here. Essentially, yes. No, people can tolerate being a coward, hiding in a corner, saying, I don't know what to do, help me, and panicking. But if I arrest the captain without the utmost reason to save our lives to do so, then, yeah, no, that would certainly degrade my reputation in that sense. Alright then, no, good to know. And, I don't want to not answer your other question. I don't know what to compare poverty to in that sense either. Well, that's exactly what I'm saying, man. The thing is, more money people have, the more they think they understand this shit for some reason. Might be a bit of a exaggerated blanket statement, but no, I agree. perhaps not understand more, but be more vocal of pettier details, or yeah, right, or just shit that might not matter unless you already had a lot of money. Essentially, yes. No, I've I've seen. Hey man, whatever you got. Have you ever seen those like? How to get ahead, how, you ever been to America? Oh, yeah, yes, no. There's things like this in Britain, we're not ignorant of the concept. Oh, I don't think so, going around all your empires, yeah, oh, yes, you have some familiarity with it, right? Anyway, yes, no, it's so much of that stuff that is designed to help, people in poverty get ahead or cope with it or make them feel better about it. It's still targeted at people above that certain poverty line, absolutely. Because, yeah, managing your bank account and your credit rating. Oh, yeah, how many credit cards you got, Sky? Oh, I had one, mate, and it was only as a means of easily, like, buying drinks in foreign countries. Right, so you don't got to carry your cash transfer. Yes, exactly. I put $1,000 on it, or pounds. No, exactly. Oh, fuck. I'm starting to use your currencies. Hey, you can forget about that shit. We're gonna have to make some new currencies and all that shit when we get to Mars. Oh, yeah, yes, most likely. I'm sure the captain would have a lot to say about that. You can ask him about that. Captain, what are we going to be using for dollars? What the fuck's going on there when we get... No, you're right. Someone should ask him eventually. Anyway, yeah, no, that sounds like quite the break for you to go from, whatever you was in before to fucking having that freedom and that money and power. It might not seem like too much to some people, but no, that's, you are living a fucking king's ransom at that point, and literally, the Duke of Duchess, fucking, lifestyle. So no, man, I think props for getting that, but, I don't know, man. If I feel like that's your chip on your shoulder right now. At least the obvious one. That's the raging dickhole I've been dealing with. You might be right, but I can't quantify it myself, and that's obviously I'm not thinking about it. Goes, yeah, Brad. We wouldn't be much of a problem. No, you're right. It wouldn't be as big of a subtle, deep-rooted of a problem otherwise. And no, it is something I think about occasionally. And you're right. Even these small luxuries to me is a king's lifestyle, and I'm more than happy with this. It's having one home is more than enough, whatever, but you're right, it is difficult to quantify. I don't know, I feel like it wasn't, of course, the worst horrible situation to be in. Yeah, no, but that's, like, kind of part of your culture, right? It's like you said, if it's the worst shit ever, it better damn well be the worst shit ever, and that's one thing I can actually respect. Some of the other shit's funny, but no, that's something I understand and can appreciate. Oh, no, that's a good thing, I'm glad. So yes, no, I still usually had food. Sometimes I had to run and, get free food somewhere where there's still food banks type things in different situations. But no, yes, even that was a struggle sometimes. Okay, yeah, no, that's some serious shit, man. I mean, it wasn't all the time. It's not like you're walking around with a hat out or something. Yes, no, not quite. But I've seen people like that. No. I wasn't a street panhandler, but perhaps only one step above that. Hard to quantify, right? How much money did we need to scrape by on? Yes. And of course, I wouldn't ask my mother about it very much, and she was working random odd jobs, and again, that wasn't too severe. She didn't have to do anything too degrading or whatever. It's just, she was always tired and busy, and I could tell she was working as hard as she could, and, asking for anything more than she was already providing. Oh, of course, right? You ain't getting no toys, Scotty. Yeah, sorry. No, so that's some serious shit when you're 5 years old, man. And that's a little part of all of it. No, yes, very much so. And it's, I don't know. It's something you don't notice until you're older and have more to compare it to. So by the time I'm older and have more to compare it to, it's less of a problem. Right, you don't feel it till later, but you're still gonna feel it, right? It's still there. And I don't know, even just sitting at home by yourself in a little cubby, I mean, what do you got, an apartment or something? They're like apartments. I'm not sure what else you might call them, condos or something. But yeah, they are quite small and very much like suburban. They all look the same, and etc. And that, that's not a problem for me when I'm a child. It's yeah, well, sitting at home alone in a little box all day doesn't sound fun, right? All right, no, you know what? That's more than you got to say right now, Scotty. Thanks. I mean, if you want to talk about more, it's cool. I just want to cut you off. I'm kind of giving you a free chance to back out and make it look like I cut you off. All right, thank you. No, I'll take that, mate. He totally just cut me off there. All right. I get to ask you a few things. So it's Vayrus, right? Yes, Vayrus. I'm sorry, I can write it down for you. It's all right, man. Too bad we got normal names, easy American names. I still don't even know the captain's name. He said it once and I forgot. Now I feel like a fucking jackass. You're gonna waste your question on that one. Captain, what is your name, by the way? Oh, maybe, man. I'm thinking about it. All right, no, I got a couple here. Just give me a minute. It's okay, I have nowhere else to go right now. Oh, thanks, yeah, it'll make me feel better. I got nothing else to do. Hey, you know what? Same here, I ain't got nothing else to do. That's true, no, absolutely, I do get that. All right. Alright, first one, I'm gonna do a bit of the ambassador thing. You know, welcome to America. I know you grew up here, but I don't know, man. You like it here? Here, sorry. Yeah, do you like it here out in America in the middle of fucking space? Hey, man, sorry, I hope you know what I mean. I think so. You mean before we left to go to Mars? Yes, absolutely. It was, yeah, no, I enjoyed it for a lot of it. I have no serious complaints. No, I'm not anti-American or anything. I obviously, I think, right? No, a little more sensitive for you, right? We can bitch about the government all fucking day, but yeah, no, you start doing it. You get fucking captain over here, putting you on his list. Oh, yeah, fuck, man. No, I don't know. We can talk about that more. No, yeah, no, you're right. I know. She can ask you about that if she wants. I'm sure if it was serious, she would already be in the airlock, right? That's the whole thing. I think she can trust you on that for now, right? And oh man. Alright, so I mean, didn't have too many like problems in school around your neighborhood when you were younger, things like that. I mean, yeah, not big problems, no. I don't know, but some people I didn't like or whatever. But yeah, no. Oh yeah, I know what you're saying. Nothing too anger-inducing or crazy. Yeah, no. Thinking about it now, I'm definitely glad I grew up where I did. Considering many other things that could have happened, right? Even people here or anywhere. Yeah, no, fair enough. You're right. It's like, yeah, no, I think about that too sometimes. Wish I could have had it better. Roll the dice again. You're gonna end up somewhere worse. So yeah, no, exactly. Fucking Scotty knows all about that shit. So you're right. You're right. Yeah, no, I mean, we had a pretty comfortable home. It was just one home, but it was, oh yeah, no, okay, cool, you weren't crazy rich. It was, like you were saying, that can still be a challenge sometimes, but, no, alright, so you're in the middle somewhere. Yeah, I guess in the middle. Seemingly normal school. I didn't have, like, too many problems with kids there. Obviously wasn't the most popular person, but, hey, no, I was the most popular guy ever in high school. Now look at me. So, yeah, no, it's almost half true. Yeah, no, I can almost imagine. Alright, no, yeah, I wish I could, well, if there's nothing too much more to say, then that's probably the answer, right? Alright, no, I gotta think of something else, so just give me a sec. I don't know, I guess I hate to go here, but, like, were your parents really strict? More than you might think normal is something? It's okay, we're all going here anyway. I don't have any balls to kick, but I guess it might still hurt. Oh, yeah, trying that out. No, sorry. No, it's okay. It wasn't, again, nothing too serious. You're right, they probably were a little more, like, I don't know if strict is the right word. That almost sounds more like the drill sergeant thing you were mentioning. So yeah, it was. So well, yeah, no, like you're saying, they're not reading out the fucking doctrine to you. No, it's a bunch of little things. Yes, a lot of little things, and a lot of subtle things that aren't really mentioned frequently. They might might tell you a little life lesson once, and then later remind you, oh, remember this or that, and you're kind of like, okay, I guess. And in a way, I hate to say, it's almost kind of what the captain does, where he tells you a crazy story. Oh man, shit, alright. He'll tell you this crazy story that almost doesn't make sense, but then later, when you think about Wile E. Coyote, you're like, yeah, right, it is the Wile E. Coyote's rocket ship. Suddenly that makes sense, exactly. And that's kind of how a lot of it is. Alright, so that means you should be able to learn all this shit way easier than us, right? It was weird when we went through that, because I was thinking, oh my god, if this is how he's teaching things, that's gonna be I better remember it kind of thing. Oh yeah, right, you're gonna be blaming yourself. Like, how could I not fucking remember Wile E. Coyote? Oh yeah, almost. Oh no, fuck, I get it. That's like you forgot to take out the laundry or something. It's like you do this every fucking week. How could you not remember? Right. For you guys, it's like, what is wrong with this crazy man? For me, it's like, yeah, almost familiar in that sense. Oh shit, okay, I get what you're saying. Oh man, that is weird. And so yeah, in some ways, like, it's not too bad, and then in other ways, yeah, you feel by the time you're, getting older, they were pretty easy on me when I was younger. I guess if I had to, like, okay, you're saying, like, they're not really hard on little kids, is they understand if you're kind of, yeah, of course, they're not expecting me to be doing rocket science when I'm 5, but by the time I'm an older teenager, you better have something going, right? Yeah, you can't still be just dicking around, smoking weed, watching movies when you're 20 years old, and that's pushing it, I guess. Yeah, right, yeah, no, they're gonna be on your ass at that point, right? Yeah, okay, I get it. No, that's cool, and I mean, I can respect that. Some of it might be kind of weird or funny, but, I appreciate they don't be too hard on you when you're really young, and it's when you get older, it's like, all right, come on, you gotta do something, and, it's kind of like that for anyone almost, but no, how they do it, and for you, it's like, seems like they're putting a little more forethought into it, like, no, we gotta make sure she ain't fucking dicking around doing nothing when she's 15, 20 years old, then we're really fucked. It probably, yeah, I don't mean anyone's better or worse at parenting, obviously they had some advantages, no, right, but it's like a lot of it's preparation. It's like almost like what the captain's saying about the Einstein equation. It's like, yeah, if you don't think about it till the last minute, you need fucking 20 chalkboards just to shoot a fucking cannon somewhere, but you set it all up first and say, nah, let's make it as simple as we fucking can 10 years ahead of time, and then when it comes time to do crazy easy shit. It's like, we got the little equation here, let's fucking do it. And no, in a way I do, again, I respect little things like that, but how they do it, I can't say how it might have been. Yeah, I guess I did feel like some other kids had easier lives when I was younger, but not that much. It wasn't very severe. It can still be a small chip on your shoulder. You know, it can be a lot of little things that add up. I know what that's like. If you got small little problems with, you know, your parents, and then small little problems with some people at school, some small little problems with people from work, and yeah, it's a lot of small little problems. They're gonna pile up and make you edgy. And yeah, no, I hate to say, I noticed, I guess this is gonna be my last question then. I noticed when I was fighting with Scotty over there, I hit you pretty hard there at first, and I don't want to ask if your parents were yelling at each other a lot, but yeah, no, I mean, not, oh yeah, straight up, okay. Nothing too bad, they weren't violent or anything, but yeah, no, I was very familiar with my parents yelling and fighting with each other. It was, with them, it was almost regimented, like a TV show or something. Oh shit, it's almost like a sitcom, like we'd probably be laughing if it wasn't people we knew. Of course, I even thought that later, like this would probably be funny if I didn't know these people, but when you can't get away from it, I can't just change the channels, of course, right? You can't just get away from it, so yeah, oh shit. No, man, that's hard, and yeah, no, it's, if me and Scotty gotta fucking yell at each other like that, we'll just go in another room, you know, that make it a little more awkward, a little weirder, it's just like home is, oh man, whatever you can do. I can't tell people not to fight, right? I've learned that yeah, oh shit, alright, you already know, yeah, just tell you nice to calm down, ain't gonna fucking do much. Oh, I'm sorry, man, it's not your fault, it's whatever. No, you're right, that's one of my chips on my shoulder, I guess. I don't know what you guys think of that as meaning. Sorry, for me, that's... oh, this is one of those weird American sayings that makes no fucking sense. It's weird because I grew up there, but no, I don't know how you... It sounds like you're talking about chips on a statue. Yeah, like chipping away a statue. I'm thinking of a bag of chips, like potato chips. Oh, putting chips on your shoulders. You're like, what the fuck are these guys talking about? Chips? You eat chips off your shoulders? When you were first mentioning it, I thought you were talking about putting potato chips on your shoulders. So yeah, I'm sorry it didn't click right away. Alright, but on the other hand, you're thinking, alright, when's this gonna be relevant later? This is like the next Wile E. Coyote. No, you're right, a small part of my brain is waiting for the second half of that, and then I guess if it doesn't come eventually, I'll just think whatever, I do forget things, obviously, but that's, right, but then, like you said, it's gonna hit, you're gonna kick yourself later thinking, damn, I should've remembered that. Yeah, no, that's hard too, man, you can only remember so much shit. Alright, so I guess all that's left is for you to ask me and Scotty a couple questions, and then we can all hit the captain with one of them. Okay, so you have to put numbers down first, and then I do the odd or even thing? Yeah, we got numbers right here. Come on, Scotty, put your number down. Okay, even? Alright, who got the even odd? Oh shit, me first. Alright, you get to ask me 3 questions, alright? Keep it simple and you'll get good answers. I guess this might sound weird, but did you come here planning to, like, live on Mars, or were you just wanting, do you plan on going back to Earth at some point? I'm sorry, I know that's weird. Hey, man, it's fucking, whatever. We all got some heavy questions. No, it's some serious shit, but what, you know, it's why we're doing this, right? Might have taken longer to ask that. You might have waited till we were on Mars to be like, so, were you ever planning on going back? No, you're right. It's probably better to think about these things before we get there. Yeah, well, we can still build some Wile E. Coyote rockets. No, you're right. By tomorrow, we can all think, hey, we should probably build a fucking Wile E. Coyote rocket now while we still can and get back. If we wait till we get to Mars, it'll be a little too fucking late, right? No, absolutely. Sorry to interrupt. No, we're all doing this. Oh man. Okay. Oh yeah. So all right. Let me think of an answer here. Sorry, but this. Sorry to put it this way. This might be one of those half and half kind of things. On one hand, I was open to the idea. Yeah. No, I almost wanted to see how crazy it would be. I just wanted to. You know, I guess I didn't expect I'd be out here this fast. I thought it might have taken a bit more time. Oh, of course, we would have needed some training first. Or, yeah, right, like maybe they'd train some astronauts first or something. I don't know how this shit works, but if I can ask the captain. But no, right, like in my mind, I was thinking, yeah, fuck yeah, I want to see it, right? I was going to test it out, right? Put my feet on the ground, think, you know, if I can deal with it, if it ain't that bad after whatever cycles, couple years, whatever, and if I decided it was rough and I wanted to go back, I'd go back. But I know, part of me thinking, fuck, it might be better, right? So I was going to go there and then figure it out. But no, I guess that ain't the smartest way to think about it. It might not be, but in a way, that's the only realistic way to think about it. You're not really going to know until you get there, right? Oh, fair enough, right? If I could have told myself, yeah, I'm staying no matter what, and then decided later the bad idea. So no, you're right. This is as close as I can get to a full, definitive kind of answer on that. Okay, so I guess this might be a sensitive question. Oh, they're all gonna be sensitive questions in one way. It's fucking hitting you one way. Come on, what do you got? Alright, you know, she's gonna try to hit me in the balls, Scotty. You better be ready to back me up. Oh, mate, she'll fucking laugh if she does that. We'll see. Alright, sorry. Oh, man. I know this is a weird topic for anyone now. Are you, like, a spiritual person? Or, like, do you go... Oh, yeah, what the fuck you telling him? I'm fucking... Oh, man. Careful, he's gonna give you a voodoo hex curse, man. Oh, I don't even, like, I've heard of that, but I don't know what it is, right? It's like, even if I asked you that, I wouldn't... Right, no, you've probably seen it in a movie or something, and you're like, oh, damn, I wish I had that shit. Sort of, right? No, exactly. It's like, ooh, that looks cool. No, I don't know what else... That's the thing. I don't know. I just want to wonder if I'm offending someone in different ways. Oh, no, fair enough. You just don't want to step on someone's toes that you can't see in one way. Oh, you weren't... Oh, man, no, I get it. Yeah... Yeah, I don't know. There was a church on my block when I was younger. We used to go there. It was, I don't know, when I was younger, it was just this family thing. It was like going out for a picnic on Saturday. They didn't, my mom wasn't shoving it down my throat really hard. We didn't have to fucking pray every night or anything like that. So it was a really mild kind of influence. Yeah, no, it's probably still there in some ways. Still got, you know, I still remember a lot of little hymns and songs we used to sing and all that shit. But no, I'm not like, I don't know, man. It's hard to say. Like, sometimes I do say I'll fucking pray to God for something, and in a way, I'm not lying. It's like, if anyone's listening, fuck yeah, help me out, man. I don't care if it's the Admiral of the British Navy, man. Oh, mate. Oh, he doesn't want that phone call here, right? Oh, man, but, you know, whatever. Whoever's in a position to help. If it's God, it's God. Like, what the fuck? I ain't here to say who's ready in that position, and I ain't gonna tell the Admiral to, you know, not do what he's doing. Oh, fuck, man. Okay, no, I think I get it. You're open-minded about it, but you're not fervently sort of following one thing. Yeah, no, yeah, that's a good way to put it, right? Fervently fucking, yeah, no. This ain't no Spanish Inquisition and nothing. I hope that's not where you go. No, not at all. Yeah, damn, I probably should have asked you that too. But no, whatever, we got more. We can do this again next week. Yeah, no, all right. Yeah, so that's it. I mean, yeah, tiny little part of me still, you know, still open-minded about that. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. If it happens, it happens. I ain't gonna argue if that. I know I might be a little skeptical, whatever, but... No, shit happens. I ain't in a position to say it ain't there or not there. That's, yeah, can't quantify it. Fair enough, okay. So, yeah, you don't have to worry about, like, offending that for me, right? You can make jokes about, you know, Jesus jokes or whatever. I ain't gonna be too offended. I mean, in a way, unless it was just, like, again, still has to be funny. Yeah, if it's a joke, it's a joke, right? If it's funny, I'll fucking laugh. If it's just, like, you know, not a joke, before I get, like, offended, I'll just be like, that's just stupid, man. You're fucking, yeah, right, okay, no, fair enough. I wish I had something better for right now, but, whatever you got, Rim, we can always do this again soon. All right, I guess, yeah, no, you're right. These are all weird, bad, sensitive questions, but, I don't know, what do you think our chances are overall? Do you really think we're just, like, this feels kind of hopeless in one sense, and then in the other sense, I feel like there's still a good chance, but I guess I can't quantify, like, how optimistic the captain is. I feel like this is just part of his, you know, crazy, whatever. I don't think it's crazy, it's just whatever we can call it, right? It seems crazy to us. He is obviously in that mindset that there's a way. He's ready to Wile E. Coyote his way through whatever he thinks he can. But I'm not sure we can all do that all at once right when we need to. That I think we might need a little bit more than that. What do you think? I don't know. This isn't really a question. No, I think I kind of get what you're trying to say. Just give me a minute. I'll tell you what I think. One second. Because on the one hand, I agree. Like, we can sort of start to understand how he's thinking over there with his Wile E. Coyote plans. That's the best way to put it. But, no, you're right. When it comes down to it, when he fucking straps himself to a big fucking rocket of TNT and says, come on, let's go, this is it. And, you know, you're right. I'm gonna be fucking pissing myself. I don't know if I can jump on that rocket we can all do that all at once, right? And you're right. He's already, like, halfway there. He's already got 100 fucking things ready to make that shit happen when it has to for him. And he's probably thinking, oh shit, I gotta make these guys ready for it, and that's half of what he's worried about. Not so much, yeah, I can learn the math if you fucking explain it, but nah, man, it's like, are you fucking ready to jump on that Wile E. Coyote rocket right when we gotta do it? And like I said, like, he's gotta make sure we're ready to do that shit. No, I'm glad you're thinking about it. I don't know, man, I wish I had an answer. This is about as philosophical as it's got yet, but I want to tell you something. I'll think of something. As long as we're thinking about it. But I don't just want to worry everyone, like, oh, yeah, well, no, someone's got to think about it. This is that balance, man. This is the fucking Mountain Quan Chi man shit he was talking about. It's like, you know, that's the thing. That's why it seems a little crazy yeah, he is paranoid and crazy worrying about shit, but it's the shit someone's got to worry about and think about. So yeah, no. If we can take some of the load off him, that's how we're going to help him out. Like Scotty, too, you're worried about him fucking snapping one day. We got to carry some of this burden. We got to be fully aware of that shit and not just let the captain handle it all himself every day. Like, yeah, no, we get it, man. We got to be ready for this shit. I know how serious this is. That's pretty much it. I mean, if you want to, like, think of something for later or next time to say about it, I will, but I'll think of something for right now. Just one more second. I guess all I can say for right now about it is, yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of like what the captain said about the tools and shit. It's like, we ain't really gonna know what kind of tools we have until we get there. Once we see all the shit at our disposal, right, the situation, then we can start thinking about whether we're gonna build a radio or a rocket, or, you know, what our plan is for that then. So, yeah, no, I don't want to speculate too hard on technical shit that I don't fully understand yet, right? It's like, I gotta learn some of that shit first myself. So, for now, all I gotta say about it is, it is gonna come down to is something where we gotta either, obviously it's like you gotta make a sacrifice, whatever. I don't want to make it sound so stupid as that. You mean like being ready to die? Yeah, well, I mean, that's part of it, but no, like, I don't, again, I just want to leave it at that and be like, all right, y'all ready to die? Cool, yeah, no, I think we're all getting ready for that at some point. No, it's, just willing to make a compromise for, you know, if we gotta wait a few years somewhere, it's like, yeah, you're ready to fucking live on Mars for 5-10 years longer than you thought you might have wanted to, if I decide I wanted to go back, but we can't yet, and yeah, no. That'll be a hard part, and that's something I can at least think about right now. I can quantify that. It's like, yeah, what's 5, 10, 20 years of your life? That's something you can think of right now, so... Yeah, man, for now, try not to stress about whether we're building rockets or radios or radio rockets. I mean, no, we're gonna have to all work on that when we get there. All we can do is try to prepare for that mentally, but, yeah, just be ready to make some kind of, whether you're spiritual or whatever, right? You might have to do something they's gonna say you shouldn't do, but if this is what you're in, this is what you gotta do, right? Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying, and I honestly can't think of any really specific examples for that myself right now. But no, you're right. If it comes down to something where, yeah, we might have to live somewhere we don't want to, or, yeah, put up with something like we didn't think we would want to be doing, whatever. No, you're right. Some kind of compromise or sacrifice. I'm not... To say, yeah, it's too simplistic to just leave it at maybe dying. That could happen to anyone. So yeah, no, that's something to think about for now, and we'll focus on the technical stuff later. Alright then. Yeah. Gotta take a few shots at Scotty there, try to kick him in the balls for me, and then we can fucking finish this shit. Okay, I hate to repeat this one, I just, alright man, if you want to ask me the same 3 questions, that's fine. I just, whatever you want to, we can always do this again next week, right? Yeah, no, I know. It's not all the same. Oh, okay, all right, fair enough. Well, the Mars one, you mean? Yeah, yes. Were you planning on living on Mars? I know this will sound. I didn't honestly think that far ahead. I mean, I'm thinking. I suppose it's the same as what Wallace said. I'd see if I like it and decide to stay. But no, I hardly thought it had more than 5-10 years. I was basically thinking by the time I'm 30, I better have some idea of my life by then. That's kind of what I thought for a long time. And now, having met the captain, who has just, hit that 30 bracket, and seeing where whatever, I doubt he fully planned on being in this exact situation at this time of his life. So, in a way, I see myself falling into a similar thing if I don't actually think about it now. And, well, what a time to think about it, huh? Right here in this situation. I know, and I'm pretty sure we're all about the same age. You don't want to waste a question just on that. Yeah, no, I think we're all within a couple years of each other, perhaps. I don't think any of us is over 25 or whatever, and Captain's just over 30. So yeah, no, we're all just out of high school. We've had a couple years to fool around doing what we thought we wanted to do, and here we are. So, yes, let's say I was open-minded about the idea of living on Mars. I had thought of it very briefly, like, oh, okay, it might be okay, but I don't know, even Wallace likely thought of that detail a little more than I did. I was assuming I would have had a way back by the time I was about 30 approximately. I don't know why I assumed that naturally. I knew it would be, time to travel back and forth. There would likely be some kind of transit back and forth, but no, I didn't put as much thought into it as I definitely should have. It's okay, I probably didn't either. I did assume that we would probably be there for a long time, but I figured there might be transit back way... You mean several, it might take a few more years than I was thinking, yes. Right, and I guess I was, expecting to be staying there for quite a while. But I still find it, after the captain talking about the administration stuff, if that's the case, they really should have been as clear as possible about that. Oh, you don't say, yeah, like someone thought of it, but not that well. Yes, no, exactly. To say, like, you will definitely be spending the rest of your life there, or the chance of that. No. Right, but then that would scare people away, and ooh, big scary, corporations have to be nice and friendly, and to the customers, and smile, and yes, no, of course, fucking hell. Oh, man. Really, they should have had the captain there as, like, the receptionist, the one freaking out as, like, a crazy person talking about Wile E. Coyote, right when people walk in the door of the headquarters. No, you're right, Scotty, straight up. You walk in there, oh, I wonder what this shit's about. First person you see is the captain, and he's like, you fucking know about Wile E. Coyote? This motherfucker's got the Muslim terrorist TNT shit ready for you, man. And they're like, oh my god, I ain't fucking going in here. You gotta be dedicated. You gotta really want to go any further at that point, right? Yeah, exactly, right? It's like, no, I came here for this reason, not I'm looking around and, oh my god, who's this fucking crazy person? Sorry, Captain, I know, I'm sure you're gonna punish all of us. Yeah, no, not all of you, but, alright. No, that's the point of what we're doing this. No, it works. I am impressed with this one little thing we're doing. So, I'm sorry, I've totally trailed off and wasted a bunch of your time, and I can't even remember if I answered your question. No, you did. It was about living on Mars. Oh, yeah, that's right. Fucking living on Mars. I'm sorry. Oh, man. That's the first one. Okay, you've got 2 more. And I mean, as many more as you want after that. But, sorry. Oh, fuck. 2 more. Okay, please. Okay, did you say the second one is the same, too? Oh, no, it's okay. You had one separate one. That's alright. So we each have kind of a personalized one, and then your generalized list of questions. I guess, yeah. Oh, fair enough. Which one was that again? I'm sorry. The spiritual person. Oh, yes, am I a spiritual person? Yes. Oh, I should ask you that, too. Whatever. Whatever. Next time, right? Not even as much as Wallace, I think. And I know how this sounds, of course. Fuck everything. Fuck the universe. Whatever. No, as you know. I'm sure I felt like that when I was younger. I know I seem like an aggressive asshole, and I am, but in many ways I feel somewhat, I don't feel like that towards, like, the universe or whatever. No, it's just people that are assholes. No, I suppose I don't think about it much, and I probably will later when I'm older and have more reason. I mean, I suppose now I should be thinking about, my afterlife and all that. Yes, exactly. No, it's not a foreign idea to me. I'm very familiar with the concept. My family wasn't, as you can imagine. I wasn't going to church when I was younger. If I ever did, it was to get some food or something. No, it's, so for, in that sense, I appreciate that aspect of it, but to me, it wasn't a spiritual thing. That's a perfect way to put it. I would have thought you would ask if someone was religious or something, but in a way, that's slightly different. That's more of an organization of something. Yeah, no, and I guess it puts people off more. No, you're right. It seems like a more aggressive statement. It's like, more like an inquisition, like he was saying. Yes, no, this isn't an inquisition. You just want to see if you're offending some of my spiritual beliefs. It could be anything. Yes. Like I could be the voodoo priest. Ooh, that's why I'm the whitest person you've ever seen. Oh shit, man. Yeah, you're right. And no, man, if anyone here's a fucking voodoo priest, it's the captain. I'm sorry, no, I had to... Oh, yes, of course, no, someone had to say it, I suppose, yes. Okay, so you're still, I guess, sort of open-minded about the idea? Well, yeah, I'm not persecutive against it. It only bothers me if someone's expecting me to, like, agree with them, or, shoving it down my throat or something. Of course, yeah, no, right, but if it's just whatever, I don't care if you believe something, that's fine. As long as it's not making my life so difficult, I don't know, that's a fine line. No, I should think of that more. But, no, it's not, it hasn't been a serious conflict for me ever in my life. I've never encountered situations where that was something I truly wanted to stop or change. So I'm quite neutral to the concept in many ways, and I suppose that, yes, I would like to think I'm an open-minded person about it, but I probably won't know unless my faith is truly tested, you might say. Again, that's a good way to look at it. No one would really know until their faith was tested. I don't even know what that means in a lot of ways. No, right, yeah, no, and whatever you might believe or think, yeah, it's just my way of thinking about it. You could have a different word for it or whatever, but at some point, if you, what is it, the existential crisis, I think we're all about to have one of those very soon. Yes, right. Oh, man. But until that happens, you won't really know, exactly. So, for some fucking reason, it's making me think of what the captain said about a pile of mashed potatoes looking like a circus tent, and, that almost fucking makes sense now. It's some crazy shit. Oh, fuck, man. Yeah, no, you're not going to know what it looks like until after it turns into that. Oh, man. We'll see what it looks like. Don't eat the whole thing, Wallace. Oh, fuck off. Alright, yeah, I guess we can always ask more stuff later, but yeah, no, of course, so, whenever you want, really, no, of course, but, no, I think it's smart to do it this way. It does keep things nice and balanced and even, and, no, you're right, there likely is some benefit to trying to maintain some sort of structure around us. We do sort of rely on that more than we think. We can have crazy ideas or whatever, again, we can talk about crazy things, but, yes, to maintain any sort of balance or order to what we're doing is probably a very good thing, so yes, let's just keep it at the one for now, then. Alright, I guess I'm digging deeper into you're kicking me right in the balls. Last final good go. Okay, make it count. I'll try. It's not that bad, I don't think. But maybe, I don't know. You won't know until it happens, right? Yes. The living in a small box thing, I think that's part of why it was still hard for you to adapt to living in here. Oh, okay. No, go on. It might sound weird. You'd think someone who's used to that would be, like, tolerant of it, right? Like, you should be better suited to being crammed in a box like this than anyone. Right, and in some ways, like, this is actually still bigger than the apartment I grew up, quite a bit bigger, even just the one main hold area here. Like, in a way, the quarters area that we have is about the size of the place I had before. But, you know, maybe with, like, an extra bathroom or something, or the size, that's about it. Right, but the thing is, like, you know, this is like, you should be able to deal with this, but in a way, it's the one thing you wouldn't want to, or... right? No. Oh my, no, you're right. It might not be a simple question, but no, it is a question. It's simply, you know, what is the cause of this panic that you've seen? The space drunk thing. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Well, it's a lot of things. I don't think it's just the salty sea air thing. That's probably part of it. But I think mentally, yeah, we're all stressed out, but for you, it's been more stress-inducing, maybe faster, because it's almost bringing you back to what you finally got away from. It's like, no matter how successful it is and how much of a hero it makes you look like, the result is you still are crammed into a little box in the end. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think you're right. And it's frustrating, because I would also think that I should be very tolerant and able to deal with this better than a lot of people. But no, now that I'm here, it's, yeah, no matter how much I can achieve or how much power or knowledge I think I might have or be able to have, that's not going to change this one factor that I cannot change then and cannot change now, and seems so finite and definitive in what it is. Yeah, it might be frustrating to not be able to quantify something, but to be able to quantify this so clearly right in front of you everywhere around with, yeah, yes. No, you're absolutely right. Maybe that was a bit much. I don't want to cause more... It's not causing a problem at all. It's something... This is exactly why we're doing this. Because if I had never thought of this until we got to Mars and all needed to do something very important at this exact moment, that would be the worst possible time for this to break me, and you to have no idea what's going on and why I'm freaking out, and that could be the reason we all died, along with any number of reasons why we could have all died at this exact moment. So no, this was necessary, and I think this is why we did this, and now we can finally... I don't know. At least it'll be easier to talk about now. If we need to, we can talk about these things again later. So yes, I think, yeah, I wish I could say more about that right now. I'll have to think about it. Perhaps, yeah, if you want to just say what you think about it next time, fine. I feel like that was probably a bit more than we should have. Hey, you know what? It's too late now. Oh, can you go back in time and change that? No. And if you could, we could just go back further and change a lot of things. Oh, yeah, yes. Of course. So yeah, I guess that's it for us questioning each other like this for now. Yeah, no, this is probably as much as we should do at the moment. Yeah, no, I think we're good for now. It means we all get to ask the captain something now, right? Yes, I think so. Who wants to go first? Should we odds or even this? No, I think we can just decide on our own like this, you know. We're the crew, right? We gotta be able to trust each other. Yes, of course, and we must also be able to trust... Yeah, I know we gotta be able to trust the captain too, right? So we should be able to trust each other to ask him a few things about it, and fuck, maybe by tomorrow we'll all actually trust each other, huh? Yeah, if anything, this is a good test. We should be able to make decisions like this fairly quickly, huh? Yeah, no, that's right, man. We should be able to come together and say, alright, you do this, I'll do that, alright, without just fighting and shit. So, I don't know, who wants to go first? Who should go first? I don't know. I still need to think of a question. Yeah, no, so do I, right? Yes, I mean, I can think of a few simple things to start with. I'm not sure. I basically wanted to know... I don't know if we should just say it right away anyway. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. You go do, like, the recon, man. You do your initial scout work on that shit. Do your Navy thing, whatever naval intelligence you gotta do. I'll think of something. She'll think of something. We'll figure it out. That's not quite figuring it out, but at least that's part of a plan. Okay, yes, I'll do the recon. I'll go in with something... I think you already know. You already know what I wanted to ask him. Yeah, no, that's right. I think you just, you know, if we say it, he's already going to know. Don't give him time to think about it, right? Yes, he can hear everything, by the way. I don't even think it's, like, all cameras or anything. I think he just has really good hearing. And when we're all fucking whispering like this around the corner, he just hears it all. Pretty much. It's like the hissing noise when you're whispering. And, yeah, okay, yes, thanks, Captain. So, yes, whispering very loudly is not going to make us any quieter. Yes, I'll go in for the recon, and you back me up with whatever the hell you think you can ask him, and we'll have to do this again next time. Hopefully we'll get more out of him.